All right, hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Or I shouldn't say all YouTubers, but viewers. You can tell by my title today, Blame It on the Loose. We are going to be talking about Lucifer today. And I want to thank you all for subscribing, and I hope you continue to subscribe and welcome here with an open mind. And yes, that is my cat Arlo singing to you, telling you you better have an open mind with his mama. So I wanted to start off talking about Lucifer himself, because I am not a Satanism. I don't know if they have Satanism shirts. See, I need to have a little bit more education with this. But the information I am getting from all this and what I'm going to deliver from you is coming from Lucifer himself, is from channeling. And I want to deliver a quote from him. And then what I want to do with this is break it down. I want to break it down and relate it to everyday life and how this can relate. And everything with him, you must unlearn it. We are programmed about him. When people hear his name, either, it goes right or left. You're really like bothered, or it's like, ooh, well, maybe that could be intriguing. I'm telling you, unlearn it. Unlearn it. You must unlearn it. Unprogram yourself about it. So I'm going to pick up here what I want to deliver. He says, everyone has a dark side that they run from. That is the point of me. You must go from dark space towards the light, not the other way around. So what he's saying, you can't be whole without one or the other. If you're in the dark, how do you know there's light? And vice versa. And we, the people, normally love to live in happiness and glory and want to be in light. And it doesn't work that way. And in my other post with him, I went over that he lives in every single being. He loves humanity. He's not here to mess with us. He's not here to, a lot of people, cause mischief or mess up your life. He is designed in every single soul. And that is a very powerful thing, because a lot of the people that believe in God is a part of everybody, but there is no other angel besides Lucifer that is a part of every single person. And with this notebook, when I did this quote and had to write it down, I was kind of wondering how people would take it. And yes, this is my cat Arlo. And this goes also with shadow work. If people are familiar, that going into your darker self, appreciating the darker sides of you. I did a video on my depression, that I struggle with, and suicide, and coming to terms with it's okay, that I'm okay with that part, that yes, I struggle with this, and it's not the best part, but it's a part of me, and I've accepted that, and I am out there to put it out there that, you know what, it's okay. It is okay. So when I'm saying you must unlearn it, must unprogram it, parents that sit there and say to their kids, or you better be good or you're going to hell, or putting them in timeout for doing bad things, that doesn't teach your kid right from wrong. It doesn't it just teaches them not to do this or that. It doesn't do it. It doesn't give them a because. There is no hell. This is our hell. The earth right here, this is the worst thing that you're ever going to experience. The physical body is the worst thing you're going to experience. And the underworld, we'll get into it. We will get into it on my channel of what it looks like and demons and what they are, because believe it or not, it is fascinating what you are to believe and what is actually real. It is mind-blowing. And there's so much information, which is why I had to write this down, because I wanted to make sure I could get all this in here. You know, running from oneself, you're never going to find true happiness when you hide many parts of yourself, you know, and that's all we do. We hide, and he's sitting there telling me, you know, he wants to mess with prescriptions. He's tired of us, society, checking out with drugs. He's tired of it. You know, when you think of, it used to be 30% of Americans back in the 50s, I think, when antidepressants went on the market, mommy's little helpers. And now it's over 70% people are on antidepressants. Those are your children, are antidepressants, have ADHD, and there's something wrong. I mean, come on, wake up, wake up. That's not it. You know, he's wanting people, he's saying our society, he's wanting people to wake up. He's wanting to mess with the prescription drugs. That we are so oblivious to what is going on around us. But you're gonna blame it on him. The devil made me do it. Oh, this place, you're gonna go to hell if you say this or believe this. And leave them in the comments. Go for it. Go for it, you know? Go for it. If you're willing to talk about it, have an open mind, I'm there to help. I'm there to communicate. But your anger, your depression, the pills you take, you're hiding something. You're hiding your truer self. Open it up. That's why people are so scared to face him, because you're hiding it. You're sitting there hiding it. And you mask it. Also, you know, this is also another big one. I had to write it down. People will disown this and all this, but what do you guys know about him? There's not a lot in the Bible about him. There isn't. And there's truth to be told on that. There's the fall in the Bible that he was kicked out of heaven. There was a thing that he was a messenger and he was the first angel to be created. But there's not much else. So how and why would people come after all this other stuff that's untrue? And why do you guys think it's untrue and not knowledgeable? And I'm not, you know, challenging you. I'm actually questioning it of why we think this. Why do we question? Why we go there? Why do we hide these other parts? Why don't we engage in knowledge and talk to one another? Let's face these problems head on and stop blaming it. And like I said, that song, Blame It on the Loose. Yes, it's a famous song, Blame It on the Juice, but I wanted to call it Blame It on the Juice, or Blame It on the Loose, because he's not to blame. He's an easy scapegoat, because you know what? Love him or hate him, he's there to blame because he is easy, or he's there to love because he's an easy scapegoat as well. He's going to be like the black sheep in the family that everybody loves to hate, but you know what? He's still part of the family that either shows up late, drunk, or drugged, but you know what? You love them anyways, and they're still your family. So I want to thank you for subscribing. Till next week, thank you.